friends, Renee Tuttle here, and I'm the Agriculture Extension Agent for the West Plains District. And today we're going to talk about the history and the science of popcorn. And we're going to do a fun little chemistry experiment where we create dancing popcorn. Popcorn was discovered by Native Americans thousands of years ago. Archaeologists found some popped corn in a bat cave in New Mexico that was 5,600 years old. The United States is currently the largest grower of popcorn, and most of that can be found in 8 states, folks, with Nebraska being the top producer, followed by Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, Missouri, and Kansas. On average, we as Americans consume 500 million pounds of popcorn each year, and over 30% of that is consumed at places like movies, circuses, ball games, and county fairs. Popcorn is grown just like field and sweet corn, but it certainly does not taste and act the same. Popcorn kernels contain moisture. When the kernel is heated up to 400 degrees, the moisture turns into steam and expands and tries to escape. When there is enough pressure built up for the steam to burst through the kernel's hard outer shell, we hear the pop of the kernel explosion. That's right, folks. Popcorn is a product of a small-scale explosion. The kernel turns itself inside out, and that's the part that we eat. Now it's time to have some science fun and make popcorn dance. And I don't mean dancing in the popcorn field like this random guy. First, you will need to gather your ingredients. You will need a large mason jar or any clear container that you have available, 1/4 cup of popping corn, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, 1 cup of vinegar, and 2 cups of water. You can also have some food coloring handy if you'd like to add a little pizzazz to your experiment. So now that you have all of your ingredients gathered, it's time for the fun. So you want to probably grab a tray just in case you have a little extra explosion. Put your jar in the center with your 2 cups of water. And then you want to add your 2 tablespoons of baking soda. And stir that up really well. And then you can add a drop or 2 of food coloring if you'd like to. Here we're going to do K-State Purple, go Wildcats. Stir that up a little bit more. And then we're going to drop in the 1/4 cup of popcorn kernels. All right. And the last step is adding the vinegar. What do you think is going to happen once we add that vinegar to this solution? Well, we're getting ready to find out. Now you want to do this very slowly because if you pour it all in, you'll have a huge explosion. So let's test it out. And here we go. Whoa! It exploded over the side. And then once things settle down, you can see, look at it go. It's jumping all over. Isn't that cool? Now you can do this with many different colors and make all sorts of fun explosions. So now let's talk about what made that popcorn dance. Well, you are mixing a solid base of baking soda with a pH of around 8 with a liquid acid of vinegar with a pH of around 2 to 3. When you combine these two, it creates a gas called carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide creates bubbles and it lifts the corn up and it makes it dance.
We hope you enjoyed this simple science experiment and learned more about popcorn. For more science fun, be sure to join the West Plains District each Friday for Friday Fun with 4-H.